Welcome to the Drivel Hour.
Your vocabulary is going to expand. And you're like, what do you mean?
I'm the only one to have beat the system, you know?
I was going 60 or 65 down a 55-mile-an-hour road.
I was listening to a podcast and it literally hit me like a train.
I've been eating chicken.
All this and more on this episode of The Drivel Hour. Thanks for listening. So, what a...
So Harry Styles.
Harry Styles, yeah.
Is he
Basically-
gay?
Who cares, honestly?
I mean, he says he's bi, but like, have you seen
Does he? He's officially
Olivia?
bi?
Huh?
He's officially bi?
He said that a while ago, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
By himself.
gee, no, he's got Olivia Wilde. Have you seen her? She's gorgeous.
I'll look
She's
her up.
one celebrity that I will
She a
say
dude?
she's cute, huh?
but he's... Wait a minute. I don't get it, though. If he's
Is
gay.
she a he?
If he's
He's
gay, then-
bi,
What does that mean?
bisexual. You like both genders.
Oh, okay.
She just looks like a female version of him.
Damn, dude,
What?
he's hot though.
What does she look like?
He's
I
not
like.
bad.
She's cute.
Harry Styles has a nice face. Let me see if I can find something here. What's
Yeah.
worse, cold air, cold wind, or cold water?
Depends on the situation.
Cold wind.
I mean,
Cold
cold
wind.
wind. I hate when I live in a place where the air hurts me.
Yeah.
You know, when you're walking into a building and then by the time you get in there, you've just got tears and snot dripping
Yeah.
down your face. That's horrible. We live
I
in
just
the,
like
the Midwest sucks.
My
Yeah.
hands get so dry.
Now this winter is unusually warm.
It is.
So-
it sucks. I'm trying to snowmobile and
Yeah,
I just-
maybe global warming is real.
Yeah, maybe, dude. It's been getting warmer every year.
But like back to the whole swear word thing. Like it's kind of like at least for me, I was always like really like I hated when people swore because it just like I felt like it was wrong.
You sworted.
I know. So like I went to summer camp with like Boy Scouts and whatever, and like
Oh,
I was with
God.
this like older guy. He's probably like a couple years older than me, or whatever. And he said the F word, and I was like, "Stop!" And I grabbed his water bottle and like squeezed it on him. No, it might have been I just either way I squeezed a plastic water bottle on him. He was like, "F you, man!" And then he like ran off, and then I cried. And then I think he was like nice to me for the next 3 years because he felt bad.
Nice. What happened after 3 years was up.
No, we were cool.
I just give up. He's like,
He's
nah.
a nice guy.
Okay. That's
I'm
cool.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah, it was decent.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah,
What is the
but like I get like everybody gets desensitized to things the more you're exposed to
Yeah.
them. You know?
Yeah.
When I was in Boy Scouts, I was always the kid who was like, I was the one who wasn't going to swear or do anything like naughty or anything.
I won't swear.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you were a tiny child.
Yeah.
When I brought you to Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
How old are you? 8th grade? So you had to have been 13, 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's you.
I got desensitized pretty quickly.
I watched like John Wick once. Violence is nothing.
Yeah. I remember because the first time you came, I was like, you're
What?
To Boy Scouts.
the first time you arrived.
I'm arriving.
Stop.
The first time you come to Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
And I was like, you need to your vocabulary is gonna expand, and you're like, what do you mean? And then within 10 minutes, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What
I
does
was tired.
penis mean?
Dude, I walked up to this. I literally had never met this one kid before, and I was just walking past him. He turns around and he's just like, "Put your in the hole."
What?
And he just walks away.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I guess this is what Boy Scouts is.
What does that even mean?
No.
Dude, okay, I
I don't know
can't.
if you get it.
Dude,
Oh my god.
he just would like put in the snow, and then his dad, which I didn't know, Mr. was his dad.
Dude, when Matthew says he put in the snow, he made 20 or 30 foot long.
And
He would walk like
yeah,
laps.
and he would
just
make him detailed. He would add veins. He would add ball hair, like realistic ball hair.
in this.
And then I took a
big-
bunch of photos, and then of course Patrick went to go tell on him to our scoutmaster, and of course immediately destroyed it. So I was taking pictures before that, and I showed Mr. And because I didn't know it was his son, but it was his son that did it, took my phone and deleted the photos. I was like, you shouldn't have naughty pictures on your phone. And I was like, what the
Bro, I needed those.
Oh
Boy
God.
Scouts was a trip.
Boy Scouts was intense.
course.
It was insane.
I'm the only one to have beat the system, you know?
Yeah, you got Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats,
I wouldn't
bro.
call that beating the system. I would call that letting the system beat you until you got to the end.
Okay.
Until you did more paperwork than a hired secretary.
Yeah, for real, dude. He had
was
a
a lot.
binder. He had a 3-inch binder,
No.
thick.
It's good though. It'll get you. I mean,
Got to enlist. Yeah, Patrick got to enlist. He was allowed to enlist because he's an Eagle Scout.
no, everyone. What? Everyone's
That's the joke, is that he's not special.
He is special. You get instantly promoted.
Did he?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
he?
So if you, I don't
He's still a
remember.
private.
He was like in charge of his group of guys. Like within like the first week he was there. I think
Hmm.
something
wow.
like that.
They were like,
They're
the
nice Eagle
watch
Scouts.
commander was like, I don't feel like looking over you. Did any of you get an Eagle Scout? And he was like, I did. He's like, congratulations, you're in charge. Congratulations, you get to do my job for no pay.
Poor kid though, because he probably has really poor vision too, right? He's pretty short.
Oh yeah, he
so-
can't see, and he's like 4'11". Can't even see over the dash,
It's kinda
bro.
tough.
Can't drive a Humvee.
Aw.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, but I mean, our dictionaries, they bring those to a rock.
Dictionaries.
Nice, we can sit on them.
Nice.
Dude, I got passed. I was going 60 or 65 down a 55-mile-an-hour road, and this literal Humvee passed me going 70.
Nice.
I was like, dude, that's crazy.
There's armory, right? Oh, you can't say that. There's an armory with a bunch of Humvees literally right around the corner, and then there's
Saying names of things.
so yeah,
I'll bleep
you can bleep it all. But yeah, but there's
Yeah.
there's a lot there, within an hour. There's about 4 or 5 bases that have Humvees, and they're just on the freeway
And
all the time,
there's-
like doing
there's-
tests.
There's the National Guard
Mhm.
post
Yep.
with that lot of just trailers and big camo trucks and
Where?
a bunch of I forget where it is.
Oh, okay.
I think it was on our drive to like some function.
Interesting.
I forget now, but
And they also do. I can't remember the name of the helicopter. The cargo helicopter that's got 2 blades.
yeah.
I can't see. I didn't see that. Oh, okay. The cargo helicopter with double
Yeah.
blades that goes from like almost every week,
Oh, okay.
Sheesh.
and everyone thinks that they're going to fight ISIS. Like, dude, we're in the Midwest.
Yeah. Why would they take off from the U.S.?
Was it guys from that ended up intercepting one of the planes in 9/11, or they were going to?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
But
I'd like
they
to take a
need
quick
'cause
break to thank our sponsor. Are you sick and tired of those stupid, ugly, no-legged people? I'm talking about those lazy, dumb, useless four-wheelers who do absolutely nothing all day except sit on their ass and collect your tax dollars. Are you at your wit's end with those no-good ramp riders taking up all the good parking spaces? Are you on your last straw with the parajiz wheeling around town boasting their ADA Title III BS that's costing your business thousands of dollars a year and making sure their lazy ass can stay sitting? Are you one war story of how they lost their legs away from opening fire in a retirement home? Well, fret no more, my friend, with the all-new Miracle Paraplegic Spray. This 16-ounce all-aluminum bottle is good for 2,400 sprays to keep them worthless cripple copters away. Made with all organic material and manufactured in a certified humane facility, you are sure to have a clean conscience while you never have to worry about seeing any of those crips again. Just spray some on yourself, home, or business, or your daughter, and you'll never see one of those pilfs for the rest of your days. Paraplegic has a special offer for our listeners only. Go to paraplegic.com and enter promo code Stand Up You Lazy Scooter Hippo for 28% off your third order of between $13 and $15.68. Thank you, Paraplegic.
Very good. It
say-
was much better than the South.
Did you say Crips?
Oh my God, dude! I was at work.
It's an essay, bro.
I was at work, and so for those of you who don't know, I work in a ski resort, and I just turned 18. So before I was 18, I could only work the magic carpet, which is that little conveyor, and literally all you do is sit in a box for 7 hours waiting for someone to fall. So during those 7 hours, I was listening to a podcast, and it literally hit me like a train. It just light bulb in my head, and I just started writing for like 20 minutes. I was so proud of that.
Wow.
That was good.
Thank you.
Paraplegic.
Thank
was like,
you.
I was like, dude, this is awful. And he said, and I was like, all right, this is awesome.
Thank you.
That was awesome,
Thank you. No, but when I have some good stories from work. So, first of all, I was overpaid. When I first started, I was 17, and when you're 16 or 17 running the Magic Carpet, you're supposed to be paid $11 an hour. And so I got my first check, and it said right on it 15. So I went back, and because I'm like, do the right thing, but also my boss is gonna get in trouble if they overpay me, and I like my boss. Shout out to Wes, you can bleep that though. I was like,
name.
yeah, oh that's true. I don't know his last
Normally you
name
do
though.
Full names.
I don't know
If
his
you knew
last.
his last name, you would say it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I don't know his last name. Wes from. So, anyway, no, but so I went to the office. I was like, I think you overpaid me, and so she goes in the back and she's like, how old are you? I was like 17, and she goes in the back and she comes back out. She's like, when's your birthday? I was like Friday, and she goes back. She comes back. She's like, where do you work? I was like CLO, which is chairlift operations. She goes back. She comes back. She's like, why are you telling me this? I was like, I don't want Wes to get in trouble. So she goes back, and then she comes back. She's like, happy birthday. You make $15 an hour. I was like, wow, that was a lot of walking back and forth. Thank
insane,
you. I
dude.
appreciate it.
And so you wished she was in a wheelchair? I mean,
That didn't
wait,
re-
how's this relate?
that didn't relate to the wheelchair. I just meant because I was at work when it came
Oh,
up,
okay.
and so yeah, that was
Yeah.
my transition.
Mm.
But then, okay, so this was really funny. So once I turned 18, I moved up to the chair. No, this was before then. I was still running the carpet. Oh my God. I was on the carpet, which is the Bunny Hill, and this probably 8-year-old kid, way too old to be doing this.
Yeah.
8-year-old kid comes up with his 8-year-old friend up the carpet, and his ski catches on like the little transition device, and so he goes sideways, but he still gets off the carpet onto the snow just fine.
Yeah.
But he's now, 20 degrees facing the other direction.
Yeah.
And the kid starts wailing. I mean, bloody murder screaming. He's 8. He's way too old to be doing this.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. Thank you. And he's just screaming, and I'm like, holy. And so I hit the stop button, and he just like stops, and gets real wide eyed, and he looks down, and the carpet stopped, and he looks up at me, and he's all like scared, and I'm like, move the out of the way, kid. And so he just stands there for like 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, but like a good 30 seconds. And the kid behind him, who's his friend, was like, dude, you gotta move. And the kid's like 8 behind the same age. They're like 8. And he's like, move. Like, dude, move. And he starts pushing him. And he breaks his trance. And all of a sudden he's back on reality and starts to walk. And I'm like, this kid is possessed. And then he stops.
Back to
and then,
reality. Oh.
yeah, here goes gravity. And so then the kid stops in the middle of the walkway. And his friend, and I haven't got, because I have to reset it, I have to get it out of my box. And I'm just watching. I'm not getting out to reset it yet because I know he's going to do something.
Yeah.
So he stops in the middle of where everyone needs to get off. He's just standing there. And his friend comes up behind him and taps him on the shoulder. And he starts wailing again. The same bloody murder scream from an 8-year-old.
He's just broken.
Like, this is the difference between good parents and bad parents.
Probably an iPad kid too, right?
Exactly.
Probably, yeah.
He's
His
not used to
parents,
being
exactly.
outside.
His parents gave up on him, put him in front of a screen. Like, this is the difference between good parents and bad parents. If they were good parents, that would only last until he was like 2. And then they would get it into his head that you need to act like act your age. You don't scream bloody murder for no reason.
I'm sure we'd all be great parents.
For sure, dude. I think I'd be a good parent.
Well, it depends on the wife you get.
Yeah.
If you meet her on Bumble,
Goodness gracious.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Who do you think would win in a race? The Nesquik Bunny,
Oh,
Roadrunner,
okay.
or the Energizer Bunny?
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner?
Yeah.
That's the
He's
bird.
known for his speed.
That's the bird,
Yeah.
right? What about Speedy Gonzalez?
You don't even know
I
that.
think that's racist. Didn't he get canceled?
Yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez, mine.
I don't know. I think the Energizer Bunny.
No, he
'Cause he
doesn't. He
can-
just marches.
He can go at the speed of electricity,
Which is
Dang.
what, Matt?
which is quick.
What is the speed of electricity?
Okay.
Pretty Nesquik.
It's this.
But like, he's just battery powered. He doesn't go at the speed of electricity.
Is he Well,
Yeah,
I guess
1.5
The battery in
amps.
his ass.
But like a
right?
flashlight turns on pretty quick, right?
That's because it's the speed of light. You idiot.
No, but
But-
the light has to be powered by electricity. from the
1.5 amps in a battery, in a AA battery.
Yeah, you think Roadrunner is faster than 1.5 amps?
Yes, I do. Have you ever put a toy on a 1.5 amp AA battery?
Okay, but like some blenders are powered by batteries. Do they go the speed of light?
No,
Got
I'm
him.
just saying he.
But blenders have multiple batteries, like those BlendJet recharge. Also, those
Wait.
aren't AA. That's a lithium
But
ion.
why would you say the Energizer Bunny's powered by batteries?
He's not alive.
Have you ever seen a commercial where they put batteries in him?
Yeah, he has batteries in his. I'm fairly
What?
certain.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, I don't think he does.
We'll see.
But the Nesquik bunny drinks chalky milk.
Oh my God.
It's obviously Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, okay.
I mean, I never saw
Here, see.
Roadrunner's
Bunny,
hella
but
quick. Oh no, he is.
He's battery powered.
He's the slowest.
yeah, it's on his. If it's on his thigh, it's not
Okay.
on his.
first.
It's his thigh. You dumb.
Basically, his
Yeah, pretty much. Roadrunner's first.
thigh turns into.
And then Nesquik, and then Energizer's the slowest.
Okay.
Why would the Nesquik?
What about the Trix Bunny?
I don't know.
Mm.
Is he fast?
Just
I
seems
don't
like
know.
Yeah.
Tricks are for kids.
Yeah, but that
Shut
doesn't.
the hell up. I want to get tricks. I'm an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
Do
I want to
whatever
get
I want.
Nesquik.
No. The kids say that. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Silly rabbit.
Oh.
You such a
Well,
silly
still.
goose. You should go jump in the pond.
This is autistic.
You need to be mad at the kids, not the
Well,
Trix
I never
rabbit.
said I like the kids.
That's fair.
Time to take a break for our sponsor. Oh wow, you're a dude and you have some saggy boobies. That is not a good look. You look like a woman, bro. That is embarrassing. Honestly, you have like two options: embrace it and start taking estrogen, or get twice hourly Calm Ya Tits. Calm Ya Tits uses a patent-pending technology to tight up thine moobs,
Oh my God.
make you look like a guy again. LOL. Just buy it, because I do not want to have to look at you. Honestly, I hate the way you look so much, I'm going to give you a big fat saggy discount. Use code GROSSBODY at calmyatits.noboyboobies.net and get the hell out of here. I'm serious, bro.
Wow. You really went for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was good. I liked it.
What is in your opinion, what is the best fruit? Well, first of all, let's settle this.
You.
Nice. Let's settle this. Is it fruit snacks or fruit chews?
No one calls them fruit chews.
Yeah, it's fruit snacks.
A fruit chew is like I think a high chew is technically a fruit chew,
Okay.
where
all
a
right.
fruit snack is like Welch's.
Right. I only recently I only recently understood that because my mom called them fruit chews my whole life.
Your mom has issues.
Okay. So what is the best fruit snack?
Kroger.
Welch's.
Welch's.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a no-brainer that it's Scooby snacks. Scooby fruit chews. Scooby
Do you like the ones
fruit
that
snacks.
have the little like goo on the inside?
Oh,
Oh,
Gushers?
the Gushers.
I don't know if it's just Gushers. There's some other ones.
There's some other, yeah.
Well, in my opinion, the best one is Mott's because both Mott's. Oh, and the Sharks. Remember the Sharks? You can't. That's hilarious. Okay, so anyway, I think it's the Sharks and Scooby fruit snacks as well as Mott's because it's got the chew to it. You know, Welch's is too rubbery. It's like gum. But like the Mott's and the Sharks and the Scooby fruit snacks they're all they crush. It's like cheesecake. It comes off and it stays off.
I don't know. I think I
Whatever
like
you'd call that texture.
I like Welch's the best, man.
I just think they're too rubbery.
I think I've had ones that are too rubbery, but I think they were like old, like they'd been around for a while.
I
You
just don't
you
like
get some
Welch's.
fresh Welch's, dude. A bag of like the cherry, is it cherry or strawberry
Fresh off
or
the shelf.
fresh off the shelf, dude.
And what about you?
I don't really do that. I think this is a better question. What's the best gummy candy? You know, like
I don't like gummy
gummy
candy.
bears, like
Oh, one last thing.
Haribo, Albanese,
I don't
Black
do gummy
Forest,
candy.
Like Gobstoppers.
Sour Patch.
I don't do gummy candies.
No, you
No.
just do fruit snacks.
The Lifesaver.
I don't really do that either.
Lifesaver gummies are pretty good.
I do fruit chews. I do high chew is the best candy in the all
Ever.
time
Ever.
of all time.
No,
Yeah.
What's the best candy of all time?
chocolate.
What kind?
Like a Reese's, maybe.
Hershey's
yeah.
chocolate. It's disgusting.
Reese's
Reese's is Hershey's chocolate. It's disgusting. It's preservative and it's waxy.
tastes
There's-
good.
But this PB.
Oh my god.
Makes it
Okay,
better.
can we all agree that
maybe
the
a nice
only way
Snickers.
to eat there's only
Snickers are
one way
amazing.
to eat fruit snacks, and it's the entire
With
bag in your mouth. That was cool. The entire bag in your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think people are entitled to eat them however they want.
No, there's only one way
at
to
a
eat
time.
them.
No, there's,
No.
there's 2 ways.
What's the other way?
One at a time
One
and
at a
taste
time
the
and suck 'em
individual
really slowly.
flavors.
What was that?
Suck them slowly.
Okay.
Suck on them slowly.
Until they
That's
get
when
hard.
make it better. So they dissolve.
They firm up.
Till
in your
they
mouth.
till they get till they get slimy and slide back down to the slot of your throat.
Slut of your throat.
The slot machine in the back of your throat.
Ah.
Um, we're gonna take a quick break for our. I'm just kidding. I don't have any ads.
Okay.
I was say we can't do 3 in one show.
What are some lyrics that y'all like? Y'all were like convinced that the lyrics were this way, and then you look at the lyrics and you're like, oh,
I keep
that
forgetting because I
completely
keep looking
different?
them up. But I do that all the time.
yeah. I know. For me, it was "Blank Space" by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
She was like, "Gotta love them Starbucks lovers."
Oh yeah.
And
Is
I
that
don't.
not what it is?
I don't think it's Starbucks.
What is it?
I don't-
Starburst?
It's something different.
Oh, you know what it was? I remember one, and it was this was a long time ago. I was probably in 4th grade, but I thought "Dark Horse" by Katy Perry was "So You Want to Play with My Jig," like her boobs. So you want to play with my
Nasty.
boobs? Boy, you better know what you're going for. It's actually magic.
Actually, for me, it was Stitches.
Oh.
Stitches by Shawn Mendes.
Okay.
I always heard "Needle in the bread, gotta get you out of my head."
Nice.
Or "I been eating chicken." I don't know why I heard that, but I did.
"Bad Liar" by Imagine Dragons sounds like "I'm a vampire."
Nice.
What does it say?
Bad Liar.
Bad liar.
Oh, nice.
The name of the song.
It's a lot of old songs too. Nobody probably knows this one.
Got a long list of ex-lovers. Got a long list of ex-lovers.
Gotta love
You didn't
them
know that?
Starbucks lovers.
I thought it was Starbucks for the longest
Yeah,
time.
me
dude.
too. Because like they're white, basic white girls. That
Yeah.
was- yeah. That's what I thought.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah, songs. Am I right? No, but it's kind of funny. Like, like our parents didn't grow up with like seeing the name of the song on the radio.
Yeah.
They would just like
It'd be the
like
announcer.
the announcer
DJ.
would say it, but sometimes they would miss it or whatever.
Yeah.
you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So lots of times, like my mom just doesn't know the name of songs or like or the artist who did it. So I like to quiz her. You know,
And next
Yeah.
up is Bohemian Rhapsody by Her Majesty Queen.
most people know Queen, but it's like
But your mom didn't. You
less
just said
than-
that.
Yeah, she would know that. song.
Okay.
Mom.
Your mom.
I forgot the lyrics to Tequila once.
When I taste tequila.
No, just tequila. Do 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 do.
I forget the lyrics. of that.
How did you?
Yeah.
Is that a joke?
No, I hit my head really hard.
Do it again.
That's the truth. The same. The guy we were talking about, who's in the army,
Patrick?
Patrick. Yeah.
Okay.
He had like a one of those like a I don't know how to describe it, like a pole, like a wooden like.
Did he
so-
dance on it?
No, it was a wooden.
Wait, Patrick Bjorgeson or Patrick Smith?
Patrick Bjorgeson.
Nice.
Yeah. No, it was like a support for like an outdoor structure, just like what you'd used to build a pole barn, like the
Okay.
the pillars on the
Sure,
outside.
yeah.
So we had one of those. It was probably, I don't know, 8 feet tall.
Okay.
And it
3
was-
times his height.
Wait.
It was probably 6 by 6,
Okay.
and then like 8 feet tall. And he picked it up. He had one in his backyard for some reason. He was lying in his backyard. He picked it up just vertical, and he said, "Timber!" And I turned, and it just clocked me in the corner of the head, like the corner of that. It was just a square pole, yeah. And I remember we lived next door, and I was walking across the field that's in between our houses, and I was just dizzy the entire way back. And yeah, and that's when I forgot the lyrics to Tequila.
Do you have some herbal remedy or something? Apply
How did you- wait,
apply
did you-
lavender on that? Bitch.
How did you know you
No.
forgot?
That was a joke.
Oh.
I didn't forget the lyrics to Tequila.
Bro, you're as funny as Amy Schumer.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Dude, it's fine, man.
I was helping my dad cut down a tree, and they had a guy tie a rope to his trailer hitch from the tree, and so my dad would yell timber so that the guy would drive forward to pull the tree.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to help, but I was like 9, so I screamed timber at the top of my lungs, but it just was like
bastard.
timber, and so yeah, the neighbors didn't appreciate that. Also, you couldn't hear it over chainsaw anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you used to have the highest voice.
I did before puberty when I was 16.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I was
You
15.
late,
I was
son.
15. I was about to
Sure?
turn 16. I was 15, about to turn 16 when I hit puberty. Yeah,
Mhm.
not nearly as late as dude. The dude was almost 17.
But he got it eventually, dude.
He did, yeah.
You got it down, son.
He got his deep
Mastered
boy
it.
voice, and he got his what?
He mastered it.
Oh, okay. He got his deep boy voice, and he got his growth spurt. Who is the most famous person you know? Or if you don't know anybody famous, who's the most well-known person you know or met? Like I'm sorry, well-known in your field. I should say that.
What?
My field.
Like if
What is
if
my
your field of
field?
culinary or your field of farming or whatever, I don't know. Or music. I don't know.
What?
Farming.
In my field or just something I'm like interested in?
Like the most well-known person you've met or known, or most famous person you met.
Nobody famous.
I
lives in
met
Michigan.
an NFL player. He ran one of the fastest 100-yard dashes in the NFL.
Okay.
He's a good friend of Mr. actually.
Oh, okay. That's how you met him?
Yeah, I went over to his house and
He was just there.
he was just there.
What was his name?
Good friend
Odell
of mine.
Beckham?
No, it wasn't.
Senior or junior?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that was cool. I haven't really met I've been to concerts and stuff, but I haven't met anyone big. I don't think.
Okay. I mean, when you went to a concert, you never had like a in-person like VIP meet and
No,
greet?
no.
Okay.
Gordie Howe. My sister used to skate with Gordie Howe.
Shook his hand.
Um,
See the hockey guy?
Yeah, he was.
Is he the old one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is he
that's
still
cool.
around? He did.
he died probably 6 years back. No, he was like a jerk in his prime days, and he like broke a lot of
Heads.
pretty much. Yeah, broke a lot of bones.
Hockey is such a funny sport.
Hockey's awesome.
Because
Hockey
they just
is
let people fight it. It's like
it's in the rules, dude. It's awesome. It's one of the most interesting spectator sports, if not the most interesting spectator sport.
it's like UFC
Oh,
plus
that's true.
soccer plus ice.
Yeah.
Plus literal a club to hit people
Plus
with.
Right.
It's
yeah.
awesome.
That's
Pissed
good.
off Canadians.
Matt or
awesome.
Anthony, who's the most famous person you met, or the most well-known in your field?
I don't know. I don't know any famous people. I have a friend who released a hit single.
Same. Oh, is it the same friend that's all of our friend?
Yeah. Jared Jenkins. He's Dutch. He
Isaiah?
does EDM.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna be big.
We could plug him. Guys, go listen to Freshman by Augie Thomas.
Yeah, go listen to Augie Thomas, y'all.
Yeah.
He's got a song called Mr. Moon coming out in a couple weeks, I want to say. So
Okay.
January
be on the
31st.
lookout. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Be on the lookout, y'all.
That'll be fun.
Augie Thomas. ladies
Augie
and gentlemen.
Thomas. Freshman's out now. Personally, Matt and I met a semi-celebrity, Jenna Wright, at a coffee shop. She grew up here in the Midwest,
It's a
and then
sus name.
well, it's because it's a stage name.
Oh.
What? Yeah, because she writes music. Anyway, she went. She grew up here in the Midwest where we did, and then she went to Memphis, and then she went to LA, and then she came home and started working at a coffee shop just for a couple weeks to make money for the holidays. And so we saw her at her coffee shop. So we got a picture and got her. I already had her snap, but yeah. So
What
that
is
was cool.
Who is this?
Jenna Wright. She makes music.
Is she any good at it?
Yeah,
She's
she's got
pretty
some
good,
really good
yeah.
songs.
Anything I know?
Lullaby and
No.
what was that?
Anything I
She's
know?
a
Oh.
smaller artist.
Yeah,
Oh. Where did you meet this woman?
I just
Coffee
said.
shop.
Yeah.
You knew her from a extracurricular group. You were.
Well, I knew her through that. I didn't actually know her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I never met her.
Cool.
But yeah, it was very cool to see her and meet her. No. That's a child. Dude, that's a child. Stop it.
There's a lot of Jenna Wrights out there.
Did you spell it WRITE?
No. GHT.
Well, that's not correct.
Well, there's no other. I cannot see.
She has a neck tattoo.
Yeah, she has a butterfly in her Adam's apple.
pretty-
Anyway, she's really cool. The most
chill.
the most well-known person I met in my field is the carnival. This past weekend, I met Blake Houston, which is the
Shelton.
he is the owner, or he's the
Sounds like he knobs for a living, son.
technically he's the son of the owner, but he's the owner of North American Midway Entertainment, or known as NAME, which is a multi-billion-dollar company. It is 12 carnivals under one name. Literally.
He's the owner?
Name. Yeah.
Wow.
So I got to meet him, and he's
Shake his hand.
yeah,
Firm
and like
handshake. Or like
uh,
a fish.
whoa, what? Like I don't think a fish can shake hands.
No, like like a loose.
Dead fish.
Oh no, it was pretty. Oh, God, I don't remember. Stop it. Everyone's like, oh, if they're a billionaire, like they're so down to earth. Like I mean, no disrespect. I've never met someone so like Harvard like. Like he was wearing a suit and he had glasses and he held himself like this and he talked like he was like, a prestigious professor from Harvard.
What?
Yeah, he
It's
was
a
like
carnival.
yeah,
How did he get his start?
scrupulous. His dad did. And then his dad's a super racist bigot and he was like, I'm just going to be like a Harvard lawyer, like a Harvard professor. The dude carries himself like no other. It's so
Did you
fascinating.
meet him with Justin? Or
No, I just
at
went up
Maeve?
there and met him. I just went up there and said, I was like, Blake Houston. He's like, yeah. Well, he was like,
cool.
yes. Can I help you?
May I help you, young
Yeah.
man?
No, he's a very
big
cool dude.
fan.
Yeah.
Can I shake your hand?
Were you blushing?
I was.
I bet you were.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's
He
only
does have
one
over
ride
200.
left.
Oh my God, dude. No, he's got over 200 rides though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a high body count.
I was
Dude.
gonna say that. Dang it.
What safety feature? Okay.
No, we're not gonna go there.
So I have a serious question.
What area does like that carnival cover then?
About 3/4 of the United States, the top half of Mexico, and a half of Canada.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They play 17 of the top 50 fairs in America.
So they're all giant carnivals to all the 12 ones. Like there's 12.
No,
Entities.
there's 12. Well, there's 10 of them now, and each one has between 30 and 40 rides. Yes.
Whoa. And how big is that?
Oh, I'm
crazy.
sorry. Maybe I did my math wrong. Maybe it's closer to. Maybe it's 300 to 400 rides. Wow. Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's wild, dude.
It was, yeah. And what the thing of it is that it was sold to a before Danny, his dad, bought it. It was sold to a corporation, and the corporation was pissed that they were not making any money in the winter and just spending money.
Yeah.
And so Danny's like, "That's the carnival business. I don't know what to tell you." And so they sold it to him for like pennies on the dollar. They didn't actually disclose it, but it was rumored that it was $23 million for all 10 units, which is like, just over $2 million per unit.
Yeah.
Which and if you can get an entire 40 ride carnival, that's worth 40-50 million, and they got it for $2 million
Whoa.
per unit. So yeah,
Yeah.
they got it for pennies on the dollar.
Sheesh.
That's
yeah.
wild, dude.
Good for that
Yeah.
guy. How did he get the 23 million? From being a racist or what?
Yeah, he was entered in the racist Olympics.
How did he get rich, bud?
I don't know. I mean, he owned Mid America shows.
Oh,
For-
so he owned something.
He already owned 3 of the units, and then sold it to the corporation and got all that money, and then
Good
so
for him.
yeah, it was very cool.
Blake Houston.
I doubt he'll come up.
No, I thought he was famous.
He's famous in the field,
Yeah.
the carnival field. Does that look like a Harvard professor to
What?
you?
He looks computer generated. Yeah, I have a serious question though.
Okay.
If you could experience one thing for the first time again, other than women, what would it be?
Sex.
First time.
Yeah, first time having sex with a woman. Yeah.
That you already
I said
had it.
other than not like other than sex and women.
Okay. Sex with a guy.
But still sex.
First time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Flying on an airplane was pretty cool.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's a tough one though.
Yeah.
massage for the first. I don't know.
Sus.
Yeah, I
I got
don't
a
know.
massage gun recently.
Did you?
Yeah, it was kind of an impulse buy. I was over at my friend's house and he had one. I'm like, I really want this, so I bought it
They're
for
nice.
$70.
Yeah, my sister's got
But
one.
somebody's got to do it to you. They got to hold the gun with two hands.
I'm flexible.
Yeah.
Well, my mom's. Well, yeah, but in order to get the actual deep tissue push to relax the muscles, you got to hold it with both hands and
Yeah,
target
true.
it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it. I can do one hand and like do it on my arms and legs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'd want to experience listening to the Linkin Park album. Shoot, what's their first album?
Oh, I lied. I know what it was. Seeing the Tennessee mountainscape.
When did you do
Yeah.
Well, I did it when I was like 8 for the first time.
that? Oh, okay.
But yeah, just I want to see like the rolling hills for the first time again.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe watching The Princess Bride again.
Really?
I've never seen the full thing. I've only seen the
it's
first half
Such
of
a
it.
good movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of anything on the spot.
Yeah, neither can I.
I'm sure there's plenty of things,
I'm sure there is.
but I don't know if I'd want to change anything too much.
Hybrid
because
Theory. If I could listen to the Hybrid Theory album by Linkin Park again.
I haven't heard it.
I was in their top,
Want to trade?
I don't know. I was in their top like 0.25% of listeners. 'Cause
That's
I just-
rock,
I
right?
played it so much. It's rock, metal, rap. It doesn't really have a genre.
Oh,
It's kind of genre defining.
they any good?
Shut up.
You just want to listen it to the first time again?
Yeah,
Interesting.
because I remember how it felt just hearing it the first time. I was like, whoa, there's nothing like this.
Maybe like
Still isn't.
childhood. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I want to experience my birth again.
I would not. It's painful. That'd be true. I think if people remembered their births, they'd have.
I wish the
pretty severe
doctor had
trauma.
actually cut off the umbilical cord instead of missing and.
Oh, Anthony. Oh, man, I wish the doctor wouldn't have botched my freaking circumference. What's it called?
Circumcision.
Thank you. I wish the doctor wouldn't have botched my circumcision.
When
Family
I
Guy.
was born, when I was coming out of
The closet.
yeah, when I was
A
being
joke.
when I was being birthed, my own umbilical cord wrapped around my neck so tight my head was turning purple, and yeah, I could have died.
Wow.
It was a good
Sheesh.
time.
When I was, I cooked too long. My due date was, what?
What are we at?
54. My due date was December 10th, and then it was Christmas, and then it ended up and on the 30th.
Sheesh, you were late.
Yeah, I was done cooking. My shoulders got too wide to fit through my mom's pelvis bones. So the doctor was like, "Yeah, you're getting sliced open like a turkey." And so I was a C-section, and I was a thick boy. I was almost 9 pounds.
Yeah.
C plus.
But then when I was, and apparently my mom keeps telling me I'm a miracle because I was never supposed to be born because she kept bleeding.
Steak. Oh wait.
That's
Yeah.
just, oh.
She said the entire time she was pregnant, she was bleeding, and the doctors kept saying I was going to die or I was going to be mentally handicapped and that she should abort me. And she
Well,
was
the
like,
second part.
yeah, well, yeah, they were right about the second part. But and then they said my spine was what did not attach to my body. It like came out of my skin. And so they said I was going to be a paraplegic. That was why I made that joke, by the way. I'm not insensitive. I was going to be a paraplegic for like I was going to be like would never be able to walk.
And all you have is flat feet, dude. You are so
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah. So it was like hand of God. My spine just tucked itself back in because they said when I was born I had a really big bruise right there, and now I'm perfectly flat feet. That's literally it.
Tell me you're privileged without telling me you're
Right, exactly. And then when I was 8, I found out I had a hernia because I had a bump, down by my testicles, and I'd push on it and it would gargle and then push back out, and I thought it was the coolest
Ooh.
thing ever. And I showed my mom. She's like, "That's your intestines, you dumb." And so I went to the doctor, and
Wait,
he's like,
where were you seeing this? In your.
"No, right above my."
Oh.
There was like a bump, and you'd push on it, and it would gurgle and go down, and then it would pop back up.
Mm.
And my doctor was like, "Yeah, that's your intestines." So the doctor that did it was at, and he was like 80 years old and Asian. And he's like,
viewer discretion, by the way. I didn't know this was happening.
yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, we'll put the disclaimer in the beginning
For
of
sure.
every episode is gonna have a disclaimer."
Yep.
And the doctor was like, oh, don't worry. Oh, that's Indian, but you know what I mean.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, don't worry, I got this. No, but he was like, simple procedure.
Racism.
I can't do an
disclaimer.
Asian accent. My bad.
You don't worry, I got these.
What the?
What was that?
Wait, what accent?
Asian.
You don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Everything will be just okay.
Yeah, that's Korean, but sure. Yeah,
Japanese.
Japanese. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. So he was like simple procedure. So he went in. It's supposed to be a 20-minute procedure, and I wake up and I went in at 7, and I woke up at like 10:30, and I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah. So little misunderstanding. We went in to fix your hernia, and the hernia muscle or whatever it is, I don't even understand it. It was like it wasn't what we thought it was, and he said most doctors would have just closed you up and said it was a misdiagnosis. And I was like, okay. He's like, so your intestines, what happened was 1% of guys, the top side of your scrotum doesn't close off at birth, so it's just one big open area. And your intestines backed down inside of your scrotum, wrapped around your main artery, and pushed up on that little hernia bump. So I've seen this one other time, 60 years ago, when I was a medical student in Asia, and China. I don't even remember where he was from. He's like,
Do your balls work, son?
So he's like, so don't worry. If you would have had the surgery like a day later, you would have died. But don't worry, we got it. And I was like, oh my god. So, but then they closed off. They used a mesh, a skin, whatever muscle mesh, whatever they call it, to close off the inside of my testicles. So now we're all good.
Yeah.
But, or my scrotum, I should say. But yeah, I almost died. So that was fun.
Sheesh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty common for the intestines to flow down into your scrotum, but as far as wrapping around an artery,
Yeah.
that's insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's like I was one big away from just like closing my fucking blood veins,
Literally.
having a heart attack, and just being like,
You're like, oh, just a big one, and your head's like turning purple.
yeah. Oh, that'd be too funny.
I do wish you could go back and experience that for the first time.
Oh my god. I remember though trying to after that for like a month was just me screaming to God, please help me.
Oh my gosh.
Like literally every felt like a concrete block coming out of my. It was
Yeah.
the most painful thing I've experienced.
Yeah, when I had hernia surgery as well,
Mhm.
and I remember I was either there was like pollen in the air, or I was allergic to the painkiller I was on, so I sneezed a bunch. Yeah,
No.
right after I got out of surgery, and that was probably the most painful thing I've ever experienced. I'd just be like, I'd be like, oh. It was awful.
Did you have to take a bath and like rubbing alcohol too?
Oh, what?
To cleanse yourself before the surgery?
Oh,
No.
I had to shower with some sort of antiseptic.
Really?
Yeah, it was,
I didn't.
That was pretty painful.
Drain cleaner?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Train cleaner. CLR.
yeah,
I've never had to do that before.
yeah,
Imagine having a hernia.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why did you guys?
Wait, have you ever had surgery?
No.
You didn't get your wisdom teeth out?
Mm.
I've had 3 surgeries and I'm having my 4th in a couple weeks.
Wow.
I mean, I got my hand sliced open because I had a cyst in the back of my wrist. But, so it's technically surgery, but it wasn't. I didn't have to go under or anything. That one was cool. They stuck a 3-inch needle in my hand, just boop, and just sucked out all
You
the
liked
goop.
watching that?
Yeah, I used to want to go into the medical field because it kind of
Phlebotomy.
Yeah, I used to want to draw blood.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I remember that phase.
That was an
Yeah.
interesting phase of the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then right after that, there was the Aryan extremist.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What was that?
I think it was what you were. That was 13. No,
Phlebotomy?
The white power. Age.
Can you stop talking,
Sorry.
dude? I'm more Italian than I am German.
Okay.
Crap, we were allies. Never mind. It doesn't help anything.
That's funny.
Yeah, man.
You have a mini topic?
What kind of jokes cross the line for you guys? We're all pretty okay
Like
with
racism jokes.
really.
Yeah, really. Wow.
For sure, dude.
Well,
I don't like Holocaust jokes.
Okay.
same. Yeah.
'Cause I just it's like,
Nazi jokes are one thing, but like actually talking about like death and the Holocaust.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't that whole
Talking
thing.
about mentally handicapped people in any way, shape, or form.
I get really offended when people are like make fun of someone for
Yeah.
being mentally slow or
Yeah. Unless they're doing it themselves.
Yeah.
Unless they're making fun of themselves and letting their friends join in.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, like people with autism.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I get mad when people make fun of autistic people.
Yeah.
because my mom used to watch an autistic kid when I was growing up, so I
On
was
TV?
like, Mike,
You're done. You're done. I'm muting your mic.
dude, come on.
Me?
How about you, Matthew?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Any others?
Yeah. People making fun of the carnival to a degree is kind of funny, but when they're like, all them carnival, dirty carnies, which is like the N word of the 70s, and they just smoke crack and have no teeth and are homeless and ran out of their kids' lives. It's like,
Well, I mean, we worked with this fellow in the carnival, and you
What's his
mentioned
name?
no teeth. This guy had quite a lot of teeth, but he did do crack. So I mean, and like how many people really make fun of Mexicans? Because I feel like most people are just like
white
they're
people.
such hard workers and everything.
They don't.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they're just rude as hell.
That's not very nice. I like Mexicans.
They work
Mexicans are awesome,
hard.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight up gangsters, son.
I'm kizzy, bro.
Is there any other jokes that'll cross lines?
Yeah, I can't. I don't like rape jokes.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That's those. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about fat jokes?
Depends on who the person is.
I don't know. I think like
If they're actually fat, you can't do it,
You can do it behind their back.
I think you-
dude.
I don't know.
No.
The whole like fat shaming thing is pretty recent. Like fat phobia, which isn't a real
Right.
thing, by the way.
Yeah.
That's fake.
Yeah.
It's rooted in anti-blackness.
Yeah, yeah. Anti-Semitism, yeah, all that.
If you're
stuff.
going to the gym to make
No.
yourself look a certain way,
I think
you're
fat
phobic.
I think fat phobia is very real,
Is it?
and for that reason right there,
Oh.
I'm afraid of being fat. I have a fear.
You
And
anorexic?
I will do no.
No.
Whoa.
I will do whatever I can to stay fit and a healthy weight.
But you've never been fat.
No, but everyone's like, my metabolism is going to slow down eventually.
Oh, okay.
If you stay fit, you're going to be just for everyone listening, you stay fit and you commit to a routine, you're going to be so much happier. Like that's just life advice. Fitness isn't like a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. And everyone, Anthony's doing a striptease for us.
Yeah.
Everyone should commit
Also,
to
we have an OnlyFans, so you can see that if you want.
Are we making OnlyFans?
All right, make it OnlyFans.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah. We'll have an OnlyFans and a Patreon. We haven't.
My balls will not be on there.
No. None of our balls will be on there.
Mine will. I'm making it. It's my show.
Crap.
Ah!
I never should have given him administrative rights.
Oh, you gave it's my idea. It was my idea to make the podcast. I was the one
Yeah,
that
that's
got
true.
us the studio. I'm the one doing the
No, it
computer
wasn't.
work.
And I was
I got the
roped. I
studio.
was roped
You got the
into
studio,
it,
yeah.
for the record.
Yeah.
You
It's
were
not my
what?
choice.
I've just
Roped
been
in.
saying for like years that we need to do a podcast together.
Yeah, and then I
So
And I've always been
actually
saying,
did it.
no, it won't be funny.
I mean, I guess it's up to you guys whether you think it's funny or not.
I think it's hilarious.
We have fun.
Hey, morale. That sounds like a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on a high note.
Well, thank you guys for joining in.
I hope you guys enjoyed,
I hope you guys have a good day at work or on a drive or whatever you're doing,
wherever you may be.
however you may be passing
And
your
you know
time.
what? Treat yourself. Get at least 7 hours of sleep tonight.
I love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
I love Matt's mom.
My mom is not going to listen to this.
Anthony's mom's awesome.
Anthony's mom is awesome.
She will not be listening to this.
I know. You should have her as a guest, though.
Guest.
As a guest. Would be a great guest.
Once we release this, we should get some guests on the show.
Yeah,
Be fun.
it would be fun. All right. Peace out.
Bye-bye, babies.